The day he had no one left was the day he finally met himself. His name was Ian. From the outside, Ian looked strong. He was the person everyone called when they needed help. He listened to everyone, he gave advice, he replied fast. He showed up when people were sad, lost, confused, or broken. He remembered everyone, but somehow people forgot him. At first, he did not notice, because when you spend too long being useful, you start confusing usefulness with love. You think people care about you when they only care about what you provide. You think they miss you when they only miss your availability. You think you belong when actually you were just convenient. Ian kept giving, even when he was tired, even when his mind felt heavy, even when he secretly wished someone would ask, "How are you really?" But that question rarely came. So he learned to say, "I am fine," even when he was not. Then one night, something changed. He did not fight with anyone. He did not make an announcement. He simply stopped texting first. Not out of anger. He was just tired of being the bridge nobody crossed for him. 1 day passed, no message. 2 days passed, still nothing. 3 days, 4 days. The phone stayed quiet. And that silence hurt more than any argument. Because arguments at least prove someone is emotionally present, but silence shows you where you truly stand. That night, Ian sat alone in his room. The city outside was alive, lights were glowing, people were moving. Somewhere, life was happening. But inside his room, everything was quiet. And in that quiet, he felt something he had avoided for years. He felt himself. Not the version that smiled for people, not the version that helped everyone, not the version that said, "I am okay," just to make others comfortable. The real him. The tired him, the honest him, the forgotten him. And that version asked one painful question. Why did you abandon me for people who would not even notice when you disappeared? That question broke something open in him. Because sometimes loneliness does not come to destroy you. Sometimes loneliness comes to show you where you have been leaving yourself. Ian looked around his room. Old books he never finished, dreams he kept delaying, plans he postponed, a life he had placed on hold because he was too busy being emotionally available for everyone else. And suddenly he realized something. He was not only lonely because people were absent, he was lonely because he had been absent from his own life. That was the night he began again. Not loudly, not perfectly, just honestly. He opened a notebook and wrote one question. Who am I when I am not trying to be accepted? At first, he did not know the answer, because most people do not know themselves. They only know the version of themselves that exists around others. The funny one, the helpful one, the strong one, the silent one, the one who never complains. But who are you when nobody's watching? Who are you when nobody's clapping? Who are you when nobody's choosing you? That's where the real meeting begins. Ian started small. He woke up and didn't check his phone first. He opened the window. He drank water. He sat in silence. At first, peace felt strange, because when you are used to noise, silence feels like rejection. But slowly he began hearing himself again. He realized he wanted peace. He wanted honesty. He wanted love that did not require him to disappear. He wanted friendships where he was not only remembered when he was needed. And for the first time, he did not judge himself for feeling alone. He simply said, "I understand why I feel this way." That sentence became the beginning of healing. Because your real self doesn't need punishment. It needs honesty. It needs patience. It needs someone to finally stop running from it. So if you have no one right now, don't use this season to hate yourself. Use it to meet yourself. Ask yourself what you really want. Ask yourself who drains your peace. Ask yourself what version of you is trying to be born in this silence. And if the weight feels too heavy, reach out to someone safe. A trusted person, a counselor, someone who can listen without judging you. There is strength in support. But also remember this, Being alone does not mean you are empty. Sometimes it means life is returning you to yourself. One day, the right people will meet the version of you this lonely season built, and they will not need to rescue you. They will meet you standing, wiser, calmer, stronger, more yourself than ever before. When you have no one, you finally meet your real self. And when you meet that person, protect them.